Action.
So this guy who came up with the name Big Bang, he did not believe in Big Bang. He was giving an interview in the radio, and he said, hey, what do you think the universe came to existed out of some Big Bang? He said it like that, and the name was stuck, the Big Bang. And what his rationalization was, the universe is at a steady state. Means universe is not expanding nor it is shrinking. It is eternally simply there. And he is popularly said to have rationalized, saying, why do you want a universe that came into existence? Wouldn't it be beautiful if the universe is eternal, infinite? See, this is just like this is your expectation. This is what you want the universe to be. But the evidence is proving the contrary. The universe is expanding faster than the speed of light. So if you turn back the clocks, it will come to a certain common point where the Big Bang happened. Just because I think his name was Robert Hoyle or something. I'm not very sure about the name. So see, he was trying to fit in the universe to his expectations, because the universe felt much grander to him. Because if universe is eternal, but that is not the reality. That is not the truth, right? Every time you say, okay, you answer like this, that's what you are expecting me to answer. Did I tell you the example of Sadhguru? He went to an IIM or somewhere, and someone asked this question. It's like when someone said, I thought you will answer in such a way, but you answered in a different way. I thought you will give this answer to the person, but you gave him the other answer. Sadhguru said, if I were to give you the answer that you are expecting me to give, then why would I be here? So it's the same thing, see the religions, what is fundamental religion is, they are expecting the world to be fit to their assumptions and their understanding. They want to fit it like that. But science, that is not the idea of science. Science is regardless of how it is there, we'll measure, we'll observe. Dependent on that, we'll conclude the reality is like this. Spirituality is beyond science, where it's beyond logic as such also. See, science has to be logical. Science cannot sound illogical, irrational. No, science cannot do that. Science cannot do that. In that way, I always feel that itself is a limitation of science, because it is kind of bound within the logic. Logic is not boundless. You think the infinite is logical, or the eternity is logical? It's not beyond logic. So if you really want to know about the existence, you have to transcend beyond logic as well. So that's what I feel that the scientific method itself is its limitation to know the ultimate truth. So during the time of Einstein, people were thinking, it was a steady state universe. Einstein has even put a constant, making the universe stable, not to expand, not to shrink. But this is in 1915. When in 1929, Edwin Hubble found the evidence that the universe is expanding. In fact, the expansion is getting faster by the day. Einstein actually removed the constant from his equation, because the universe is now expanding, and he called it as the biggest blunder of my life. But when we ultimately in the 1990s, when we discovered the dark energy, we put the Einstein's constant back into that equation, because it suited with the dark energy. The constant was, can be suited with the dark energy. The expansion of the universe can be managed with it. So it's funnily said that even when Einstein was wrong, he was still right. Even when he said this is the biggest blunder and he removed it, he was still right to put it there. So Einstein is many things. Many things. So, yeah, next question.